Hi, I'm Stephanie and I work for Communication, a consultancy agency in Munich that deals with online reputation management. And as a treat for our English-speaking readers, we have decided to inform you what's been going on in social media in Germany the past week. So we had a lot of talk about Google and Google Plus because companies have found it quite hard to justify their efforts money-wise while they're actually on there. But with the new, pushing the Google search, like the social search and the search plus your world feature, content becomes more relevant. And with the personal suggestions all over the web, it actually gives it something where, and search engine optimization, where companies can say, well, this is worth the effort. And also we've got numbers that Google Plus is actually growing in members, so it gets more relevant in that aspect as well because there's actually more people using it. So you can spread your content better, and this social search feature is actually being used. And then on the other hand, we also had a lot of talk about Facebook because the Facebook Chronic is becoming obligatory soon, and people are a bit weary because they don't want their old profiles to change. They quite like it the way they are, but there is a lot of potential in this new Chronic feature for companies because they can either use it creatively and use it to better position themselves as a brand, but they also can use it as an advertising field. But I guess we will have to see how companies are actually going to use it. But with Facebook going to the stock market, this is actually a good feature for them to implement right now. And then we got a study which says that the traffic from companies to Facebook has increased because employees are using it more often at their workplace. It has increased from 7% to 28%, which means that the employees are there on Facebook anyway, so companies should put more effort into including them in their Facebook efforts because they're there anyway and they can use them as brand ambassadors and in their communication process. And then also, another Facebook news, we have found out that Facebook contributes to the German economy a lot because it contributes 700 million euros to the gross domestic product, and it has created 36,000 jobs in Germany. So I don't know what it's like in your country, but those numbers were quite surprising. Maybe you can post a comment or so if you know what it's like in your country. And then something for the creative among us. Lego, the little toy brick producers, have launched a website called Ribrick, and that is for Lego fans, from Lego fans, and their fans can put up their content, so it's user-generated content of their pictures and stories and videos and whatever they come up with. And that's a clever way to promote themselves. And I don't know if you still play with Lego, but if you do, you can go to this website and show off your work. And that's that from me for this week. And I hope I see you again next week when I tell you more about social media in Germany. Bye-bye.